Although considered the most vanilla of the paranormal, ghosts are the backbone of what paranormal is. And today we'll be looking at a few spirits caught on camera. But before we get started, if you haven't done so already, I ask that you click that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. Without further ado, number 1. This first video is brought to us by TikTok user Josh.Fletch, and in this video, we have somebody exploring an abandoned prison when they come across something that resembles a human-like figure in a cell. Now mind you, it is a short clip, but that very much could be a shadow person. Or it's possible it's actually just a person in that cell. But either way, it's an interesting clip, and the way they react, I don't think it's fake. Now granted, we don't know where it happened, that would help us determine whether it's real or not, but regardless, it's in a creepy abandoned prison, or supposedly abandoned prison. I don't know, what do you guys think? Comment down below, share your opinions. Real or fake, silhouette, or somebody in a morph suit? Ghost caught on camera. Number 2. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Palibe_Figura. So this is a strange one. We've got a man sitting somewhere. I assume it's in an abandoned building, possibly. We got a man, though, sitting here being filmed by what I can assume is his friend when there's something moving behind him. And at first he doesn't seem to notice it or seem to care, but after it's pointed out to him, he decides to turn around and look, and it's when it disappears that you go, oh, what the hell was that? It doesn't look like any ghost I've ever seen, but there's definitely something behind him. Now, it's possible this could all be edited and that somebody is behind the wall messing with us, but the quick movement here would lead me to believe that that's not the case. I don't think this is edited. This is one quick, swift clip. What was behind him, I do not know, but that shit seemed pretty paranormal to me. Number 3. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Jax Paranormal. And in this video, Jax seems to be investigating a abandoned and dilapidated home that doesn't seem too happy to have him here. Now, it's interesting footage. However, the way these things are moving, it almost feels like they're on animatronics or like pressure rigs. But I digress. I've been to a lot of haunted houses, so unfortunately I just assume that. And when I say haunted houses, I mean like theme park haunted houses, not like actual haunted houses. Halloween Horror Nights. You see similar effects sometimes in the haunted houses at Halloween Horror Nights, but this could be legit. I personally don't know. There's just a lot of activity happening in a very short amount of time. What do you guys think? Is this the real deal, or is it just too good to be true? Now, it's possible this stuff happened over time and these clips are all just sewn together, but regardless, it's just a lot of activity. So, I don't know.
Real or fake?
Number 4. This video is brought to us by TikTok user either Chan or Sean. It looks like Chan, but I know it's not Chan. Regardless, we're going to talk about the clip. We've got somebody in a hallway who is filming a light turn on and off on its own. Now, in this clip, we can actually see the switch move, but that being said, it's very possible there's a secondary light switch like most hallways have somewhere else, and that somebody might be hitting it. I don't see it in this clip, but I can't outrule it because I can't see behind the camera person. And even so, that doesn't explain the light switch moving, but 90% of the time when there's electrical issues, it's electrical issues and not ghosts and shit. The other 10% of the time, it is ghosts and shit. But yeah, I can't say for certain this one's legit or not, so I'm going to stay undecided.
So it's doing it again. That switch down there is on. You see it past my shaking. This one is on, okay? It's Mom. See what I mean? It's fucking... You can hear it. You fucking... Mom, nope, no.
Number 5. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Mr. List Paranormal. And in this video we have somebody sitting in what is supposedly a haunted camper as their door opens and closes repeatedly in a slamming fashion. Now obviously this must have happened more than once because they have 2 camera angles on screen here. Then again, it could be fake. How would you fake it? Maybe some really powerful fishing line, but that still doesn't explain the slamming motion of it being reopened. My only other guess would be either somebody in a green or a black morph suit. Green because they can edit it out of the clip, but even so, we would see something on the door as it opened. I don't really have an explanation for this one, so maybe it is real. Why don't you let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below, and we can talk about it together. I can't debunk this one. Number 6. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Freedom Yin. And in this video, we have a butcher who happens to have their knife slide off the counter where they're working. Then as the camera pans in, we see someone disappear immediately. At the start of the clip, this person almost vanishes into a wall. I don't really know how to explain this one, except it's got to be a ghost. Now, why they're messing with a butcher? It's probably the ghost of a vegan. It's an interesting edit, even if it's not real. But if you pay attention here, there's nowhere for this thing to go. It just slides into the wall. So, yeah, I don't really have an answer for this one. It's some ghostly activity, my dude. What's crazy is if they didn't show us the zoomed in perspective of the ghost by the water jug, I never would have caught it. But then again, Diego Spikers makes videos like this, so maybe this is his handiwork. Either way, I'm undecided.
Mi hermano me mostró un video seguridad en su trabajo donde pasa algo extraño. Se ve a alguien saliendo rápido de la nada. Cae un cuchillo solo sin que nadie lo toque.
Number 7. This video is brought to us by Scary Talk Ticker. And in this video, we have somebody exploring an old abandoned shack. While as they're walking by the second room in said shack, they see a pillow fly across the small room. They then peer into the room, only to be met with chairs and possibly benches or pews. Regardless, it's creepy. There's obviously nobody in there, so what through that? It could be edited, but I doubt it. The reaction seems legit. They go back and check to make sure no one's in the other room, and once they realize they're alone, they say nope, and they hightail it out of there. And to me, when it comes to ghost videos, this is what you're looking for. You've got something old and creepy that's definitely abandoned, something that slightly moves, or in this case, highly moves on its own, with no plausible reason or explanation for how said thing moved. Then the person leaves immediately because they're creeped out. That's more believable than half the shit we see online nowadays. My guess is the ghost was giving them a warning shot to GTFO from their shack. But regardless, I do believe this one. I think this is legit. If you don't believe it, let me know why down below. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Paranormal Lovers. And in this video, we have cop body cam footage. Now, this part of the clip I sped up. It's a long clip, but to kind of cover everything and just to show you the edit, we've got cops investigating a home that apparently had a break-in. I'm using air quotes here. The family thought someone had broken in. As you can see, the cop goes upstairs and the door opens on its own. He sweeps the entire room to find nobody. What they're seeing is paranormal activity caught on their body cams. And honestly, it's kind of hard to argue with shit like this because who's going to edit body cam footage like this? This feels like it was a legit police call, and they just happened to catch a couple of doors opening on their own. They even look back because they hear noise upstairs and they pull their gun out just to make sure, safety, but they're met with nobody or nothing.
What seems to be the problem? I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door is open. I think somebody broke in.
Does anyone live in the house?
Yes, my husband, myself, and our 2 kids, but they're out of town right now. They're with his parents.
How many rooms do you have?
2 upstairs and 1 downstairs.
Alright, we're gonna have to go and search the house. Is it okay if we go in?
Yeah, of course.
You don't have any, like, pets or dogs or anything?
No.
Just stay here, dude. Hello? If anyone's here, make yourself known. Police. Are you inside? I'm gonna check downstairs, you get upstairs. Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known. Downstairs clearance. Yeah, we're good.
Well, my fans of the paranormal, we've made it to another ghostly video. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure you leave me a comment, click that like button. If you haven't done so already, click the subscribe button and ring the bell so you can stay up to date with notifications for this channel.